As ancient empires weakened, a new force emerged from the deserts of Arabia, one that would reshape. What began as a spiritual message soon became a powerful unifying force among divided tribes. Within decades, armies moved with speed the world had never seen. Disciplined, strategic, unstoppable. Ancient powers, including the Byzantines and Persians, felt the pressure of this rising force.
This was not just conquest. It was the birth of a new civilization.
After the foundation was laid, leadership passed into capable hands, ensuring unity and direction during a critical moment. Tribal rivalries were replaced by a shared purpose, creating stability where chaos once ruled.
Success came not from size alone, but from discipline, organization, and belief.
Early victories shocked neighboring powers and proved this movement was here to stay. The Byzantine and Persian worlds suddenly faced a challenger they had not anticipated.
Cities opened their gates, often choosing stability over endless war.
Conquest was followed by administration. Laws, taxes, and order replaced disorder. Spiritual values and governance merged, creating a system that felt just to many under its rule. Within a single generation, borders stretched farther than most empires achieved in centuries. By now, the world understood. A new imperial force had arrived. Power shifted westward as Damascus emerged as the new political heart of the empire. From deserts to coastlines, governors managed distant provinces under a central authority. Arabic became the language of administration, unifying diverse peoples under one system. Standardized coins and improved roads connected the empire like never before. Art, poetry, and architecture reflected confidence and imperial identity.
Monuments like the Dome of the Rock symbolized both faith and power.
Christians, Jews, and Muslims lived within the empire, contributing to its strength.
Umayyad forces crossed into North Africa and Iberia, reshaping Europe's future. Rapid growth also brought challenges, dissent, debate, and pressure from within.
As the empire reached its height, forces of transformation began to stir. Discontent grew quietly until it reshaped the empire, bringing a new dynasty to power. A new capital rose on the Tigris, Baghdad, designed as the center of a new world. The Abbasids invested not only in armies, but in minds. In Baghdad, ancient knowledge was translated, studied, and expanded.
Mathematics, medicine, and astronomy flourished under Abbasid patronage. Baghdad became a hub of global trade, linking East and West. Poetry, calligraphy, and architecture defined an era of refinement. Different faiths and cultures contributed to the empire's intellectual life.
This golden age would later inspire Europe's Renaissance.
Yet even at its height, the empire faced pressures that would test its unity.
As the empire stretched across continents, controlling it from one center became increasingly difficult.
Local rulers gained autonomy, weakening central authority without open collapse.
New dynasties emerged, loyal in name, independent in practice.
Even as political power fractured, Baghdad remained a beacon of culture and learning. Knowledge continued to travel through books, scholars, and trade routes. Mathematics, medicine, and philosophy crossed into Europe, reshaping future civilizations. New powers rose, new threats emerged, and the world entered a different age. The idea of one unified empire slowly faded, replaced by regional influence.
Political unity ended. Cultural impact did not. Faith continued to guide societies long after empires changed.
Legal and administrative systems influenced generations beyond empire borders.
Universities, libraries, and scholars inherited the Abbasid intellectual tradition.
History remembers this era not for collapse Prnhandi, but for contribution.
What began in the desert reshaped continents.
The Islamic empires became a bridge between ancient knowledge and the modern world.
Empires rise and fall, but ideas endure.
This civilization left an imprint still visible today.
The story of empires never ends. It evolves.
From Arabia to the world, this was the rise, transformation, and legacy of the Islamic empires.